Okay, Nuvyn,
It's just us.
here we are in the hot seat.
That's right. Usually we're putting other people on the hot seat, and today we can do that to each other.
So,
Yes.
top 3 favorite books. I'm asking everyone this, so
Okay.
I'm going to ask you.
I feel like I answer that question in different ways. One is when I want to appear really smart,
Mhm.
I'll answer with a question of books that I wish I read cover to cover when really I literally set things out on a coffee table when I have people over. Like I get rid of my People magazines and stuff, and I'm like, where's The Economist?
Yeah, that's a next definition coffee table book.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I am in a book club, and we do actually read the books. And what I like about it is that everybody is very different in this book club. And the books they pick, sometimes I'm like, I would never have chosen this. And I still would never have chosen them. Okay, but books that I'm reading that I love, of course, I'm always into anything Kristen Hanna because she makes me cry. Right now, I'm reading a book called Free about this young girl in kind of post-communist Albania. And if you can't tell, that would be a book selected by one of my fellow book club friends. But it's actually really interesting. Let's see. And that's 2. You know what book I love that I still go back to now and that I still remember? Freakonomics.
Okay.
I use that in parenting all the time.
Yeah.
What about you? Top 3 books?
Well, I too am in a book club, and we actually read the books, which I think is a successful book club.
Yeah.
Love Kristen Hanna and Kate Quinn. So like the historical fiction with the female heroine, female main character.
Right.
But some books that I talk about all the time are Invisible Women. This is my intellectual side.
I haven't read that.
Invisible Women. So this entire book is about the gender data gap in every part of how we live our lives.
Okay, nonfiction. That would not be historical fiction.
Not historical fiction, nonfiction. But it is incredibly interesting to see in real life how it is represented that men have built our built environment was designed by men, and how that just doesn't work for us. So highly recommend Invisible Women. And another book I really love is I just read The Anxious Generation, which is a parenting book about how parenting in this generation is so different because of technology.
Right.
And finally, my wealth financial side comes out. One of my favorite books is Die with Zero. And that book is all about the antithesis of like leaving an inheritance to your kids when you die.
Interesting.
So I think it's a philosophical book about living your life and not squirreling away your money and working so that you can retire and leave your kids with this big pool of money. And instead, it's about working and enjoying your life and perhaps giving your kids money through their lives at points where they could actually really use it. So paying for your kids' university, or perhaps helping them buy their first home, which we all probably will have to do now.
Right.
But philosophically, it's a really different approach to money and wealth than my parents and my grandparents took, because I remember my grandparents always talking about what I was going to get in my inheritance. So it's a very
That is interesting, because so much about financial planning is like saving for retirement.
Yeah.
What are your goals?
Yeah.
Compound interest. And I am the stereotypical woman who has too much money sitting in a checking account.
Oh my gosh,
I
Nuvyn.
know, we've talked about this. This is the deep breath moment of our podcast. But it's hard to know where to get your financial advice from. And this is not a plug for a financial planner.
No.
But I think women approach money and wealth and risk differently than men.
Yep. We'll have to have a whole podcast on that.